Good morning. Welcome back. Another day here on the farm. Sun's coming out. It's a nice day. We've got some spraying to do. I was gonna say it's a little breezy. It's really not, but we're spraying nutritional stuff, foliars. It's not a chemical that's gonna kill anything, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. So we got to get the sprayer fired up here and get her loaded. We'll go spray our load of stuff off. So we're loading up with some foliar feed products for soybeans. And we're starting off with some of this Sweet and Easy. We need 40 gallons of that, a 2 quarts of the acre rate. We're mixing up enough for 80 acres. And then we're gonna put in some of this Phosphix from the Andersons here. It's got some nitrogen, phosphate, potash in it. That gets run at a pint to the acre. We're using some Micro Blitz. That's a quart to the acre. So 3 different products going in, a pint, a quart, 2 quarts. This Micro Blitz is very green. Hopefully it makes my soybeans very green as well. There's a jug rinser built into the bottom of this inductor here, so you stick the jug down on it, push down, and it rinses the inside of our jugs out. Got a real nice looking field of beans here. We're gonna spray 80 out of the 140 acres here with this foliars and see what kind of a difference we can make. I've got 20 acres in our March planted beans of the same stuff that we've been spraying, and then we're gonna do 80 acres over here. So 100 acre trial. I guess that's the size of the trial, but I think there's some promise to it. We're gonna find out. All right. Well, we got that done. I've been needing to do that for a while, so that's good. Could do a little more spraying. We got a couple more loads. I think about doing some fungicide on some beans now that we're R1, doing a second shot, 2-shot kind of thing. We'll see. We might not, but I don't have to do it right now. So Dad's working on welding us up some more posts, protection for around the well up there. So something else that needs to be done. Go pour some more concrete at some point. It's not exactly a great wheat drying day, but we're going to combine it anyway, and we're going to plant beans today. We made it to Berkey with the beans on the trailer. Now we got to get the beans off of the trailer. Get ready to go here. So our forklift down here has developed a bit of an oil leak. We're going to have to fix it at some point here. I thought it was hydraulic oil leak. It's not. It's engine oil. There's a couple of lines there coming from the oil pump that run up to there, to the oil filter. That's unusual. And one of those lines is leaking. For right now, though, we're just going to dump some oil in it because we got to get our trailer unloaded, and then we can put 2 boxes on our tender, and that's already full, and then we'll be able to plant for a while before we'll need the forklift again, and maybe if Jack's here today, he can change an oil line for us. Got all our boxes unloaded. Like I said, the air seeder's full. We got 2 full boxes there. We've got 4 more boxes in here. Should be enough beans for everything, but we'll see. We're gonna get our hose taken off of this forklift because we're just making a mess. We gotta get it fixed. Right there it is. Got a little hole right there. We're gonna go get a new one and some lunch. Well, we went and got the hose made, some lunch. Jack's putting the hose back on the forklift. Dad's taking the truck and seed tender over to the field. Brock's taking the air seeder over to the field, and I am taking the semi to the field. It's time to go. The neighbor's been combining for an hour over here, and they did not run yesterday because they thought it was too wet. So, does that mean the wheat's drier today? It might. I'm not sure. They've also been baling here. We got 3 balers and a Baron running and a skid steer out piling bundles and picking them up. Quite the straw operation. Not the normal guys that bale our straw, but the guys that are going to bale that 60 acres down here of ours. So pretty impressive. And then there's 2 combines running over there. Dun, dun. Let's go. Gotta open your grain tank covers there, Dad. You'll figure it out here real fast. Just hit the button and it won't let him. There we go. Brought the drone today. We're going to try and throw that up in the air while we're in this field, and all 3 of us working here right together. And we might do a live stream in a little bit. We'll see how things go here. What our wheat moisture is. Got a lot of dust. Should be good. Everybody's working. Like I said, the 2 combines over there. Guy across the road. Guy down the road. They're all going today. Rock's going. Beans in the ground. It's a good deal. Ground is much drier today than what we were planting into yesterday. But there's still plenty of moisture there. These beans are going to jump out of the ground. Well, we're off and running, working on the 2nd round. Rock's over there planting. We got to keep moving. Stay ahead of him. Anyway, getting the drone ready. We'll go ahead and throw that up. I think Dad was having a little bit of an issue with the computer. It wasn't frozen like it's done to me in the past, but loads weren't registering or something. I don't know. I told him to restart it when he got to the end, so I think he's going to do that. So give me a second to get all this going. I think I got some decent drone footage there. All 3 of us out here. Sort of not really all together because he's not close enough, but still pretty cool. We had a little trouble getting it off the ground because the straw is too tall for me to set it on the ground. I tried going in a tire track, but it kept hitting the propeller, so it wouldn't launch from there. I tried setting it on the fender, but there's too much metal and magnetic interference. Same thing on the hood, so I had to take my bucket out and set it out and launch off the top of my bucket. We got it. It's fine. All good. Let's roll it. Good news! I just got a call from our 360 Rain salesman and today repairman. We're running. We are up and running. So he just called me to tell me he had everything good, and I said, do you want to start it up, make sure and check everything, pressure, and make sure the hoses aren't leaking or anything? And so I had to kind of walk him through starting the generator up, but he got it, and I don't know, must be messing with it, something, because it just stopped, but it was running. So they adjusted the path so it won't come back so far next time, another 15 feet out or something like that, so that it shouldn't happen again. But Good deal. The bean planter is catching us. We got one more pass, and then we'll make a big jump. Dad's kind of working in lands here, so it's yeah, that's all right. He's gonna have to stop for seed pretty quick. He can't have too much left. It's running. Got water pressure. Pull up the camera here. Yeah, it's in some tall corn. That's awesome. That is awesome. We finished that field. Just got off of a long live stream. Brock and I did it together, so you can go check that out if you missed it. Brock is planting beans over there. He's probably got 10 or 15 acres to go yet. And Dad has jumped across the road to the next field. However, we're getting a few raindrops. There's rain heading this way from the west. I don't know that we're going to be able to go for very long here. So we'll see how long before we get legitimately rained out. But yeah, you can see some of that on the windshield there. Yeah, definitely getting a few sprinkles. So I'm gonna walk across the road here. Jack pulled the truck up, but maybe I'll just load it over there instead of bringing it across. The seed tender is empty. Brock has already loaded the air seeder back up, so we can get that auger folded down and take that back to the farm. Or I don't know. We'll see. Just combine it all. The machine just eats it. Silage coming out the back. We're still moving, but I'm not sure. I don't know. You can't get very much rain when you're combining before it shuts you down. At least in wheat and beans. Corn's a different story, but if the hood gets wet, like totally wet, or the fenders, we're pretty well done. Just got done unloading. I don't know if Brock's done or was just loading seed or if he's got a problem here. Check it out and see what's happening. It's still raining. Yeah. I had a meter blocked. Rows 1 and 2. There was a chunk of something. I don't know what it was, but it was in there. We got it out and he's good to go. So he's going to get the seed tender emptied there and try and finish that field. It doesn't have much to do. Apparently, or it's not going to rain. And we just kept moving. So the wheat is drying slowly, but we're below 18. Got some stuff in the 17s, maybe even in the 16% range, which is, it's not great, but it's dry enough we can haul it to town without having to dry it. So that is good. We're marching right across here. Brock's done on the other side of the road and over here planting beans as well. So, well, that's good. We're moving right along. Everything is good. Still working our way across this. I'm noticing in this field the straw is very heavy. Like that is through the straw chopper, stationary knives fully engaged, spinners on 100% spread width. I'm RDAing into the display. 100%. That's as best we can do. But the straw is just that heavy, and it kind of sits on top of the stubble. I think Dad's cutting a little lower than I was, which means there's more running through the combine. Yeah.
I think I can get most of that little one emptied, the little semi, but after that we're going to be all full up.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. You want to fill stuff up so you can haul at least the 2 big trucks in tomorrow or something?
Yeah, that'd be fine. I mean, we can fill everything up. It's just, the dryer's going to be a little while and the overhead's going to be full.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to finish this field tonight. We're going to run out of space, but that's okay. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, the straw is really heavy, but it's sitting on top, and you can see after Brock goes over it with the air seeder, it's all getting knocked down underneath the stubble there. Probably a little bit of a challenge getting the seed in the ground through all that residue. If we were baling it off, that wouldn't be there, but then we'd have to wait for it to get baled, and I don't want to wait for it to get baled. I want to get it planted, so a little bit of a trade-off there as far as planting conditions versus planting timing, but it is what it is. This variety, it's a little bit drier, it's a little bit better grain quality, I think. Test weight's probably a little bit higher, but it's not yielding quite as well as the first field did. But we have the same variety as the first field over there that will hopefully jump again. I jumped out here while I had a minute to look at the ground a little and see what we're throwing out for kernels. There are some. There's 4 or 5 there. There's a couple up there. It's more than I like to see. It's still very low because wheat, they're so small. It takes a lot of kernels to equal a bushel. Like, it's 20 or 22 kernels per square foot per every square foot when you're spreading this. It's well over 100 if you're throwing it in a windrow. So, does it look bad? Yeah. Is the field going to turn green? Well, yeah, because we're planting double crop beans. But yeah, there's going to be some volunteer wheat. But it's, if you're throwing out less than a bushel or even a half a bushel, it's really not. It's not unacceptable. So we can try and tweak some stuff on the combine, but I'm not terribly worried about it. Just playing around with the my John Deere app. You want to see something cool? So today we have done 74.3 acres, averaging 13.3 acres per hour. But look at this utilization. 97% working, and that'd be 3% idle time with 0 transport. That's efficiency right there. That is using your equipment and keeping it working and moving and not wasting any time. Now, you want to see something not that? I haven't even looked at this one yet, but I already know what it's going to show. Today, 8RX, 50% working, 49% idle time. Whew. Yeah, we sit a lot in the grain cart, and that's not great. I don't like putting hours on sitting, but that's just kind of what we do. And then there's Brock over there, who is keeping up real nice. I don't know if this one will show that or not, because he does not have a Gen 4 display in that tractor. But let's see. No, not there. No, not there. There we go. Today. Oh yeah. 80% working, 18% idle, and then we got, what would be 2% transport, 4 minutes of transport time, hour and 9 minutes idle time. That's probably him loading mostly, fixing problems, and 5 hours and 4 minutes work time. That's pretty good. Burning 6.4 gallons of fuel per hour working. Doesn't say how much he's got done today because he doesn't have a Gen 4 monitor, so it doesn't update live. It's just when he leaves the field. Nice. That's cool information. Well, we are going to make it almost across this field. This is awesome. We're doing great tonight. I thought we were going to be done when we got done with the other field, and we got another 60 acres done today. That's awesome. So there comes another truck. That's going to be the last one, and I don't know that truck is totally empty. But we are full of wet wheat. The overhead bin is full. He's been running the dryers all day. And then all 3 trucks will be full, and we may fill the grain cart if it lets us finish the field. So, yeah, it's a good day. And if it's raining tomorrow, we can deal with the wet wheat while we can't be harvesting anyway, and we'll be ready to rock and roll for Sunday or Monday when it dries out again. Well, we've got enough room to get the field done, trucks and grain cart. But it might get dark on us and get tough before we get there. I don't know. We'll see. We got 2.5, 3 rounds to go yet. Brock's over there loading the air seeder up. He's going to have to quit when we're done here because I'm not waiting around for him. But he got a lot planted today, so good day on all fronts. Well, dang, he's going to make it. Just a little pie-shaped wedge there. It's probably only 5 feet wide. Finish the field up. Brock's over there. He's maybe got 20 acres to plant behind us. That's excellent. We've had a great day. Dad had to turn the lights on for the last 500 feet here. Not even that. 200 feet. Well, we're going to go park the equipment down here and head for home, I think. It's 9:15. We've put in a long day. Great day, but a long day. So we're down to that field. There's 65 acres there. And then we got 15 across the road that way to do. And that's the rest of the wheat here at Berkey. So about 80 acres. And then there's 160 or so back up to Waldron. One more good day here. We'll do it. And then we'll have to see how much and when we'll get to the stuff at Waldron. These second variety of beans here are much bigger seed size, so they don't come on. Jeez, they don't all fit. You can't get 2 boxes in. So he had put some in a little while ago. There was still some on the tender here, but he had planted enough we could get it empty, so we did that. And we're going to take this tender back to the farm and unhook it. Brock wants to plant until he's done here, so I'm going to leave my truck and let him plant until he's done here, I guess. Let's go home. Dad and I made it back from Berkey here. A few sprinkles and raindrops on the windshield as we were coming home. And it is supposed to rain overnight here tonight. So we're going to shut the irrigation down. We made it. Where are we at here? Oh, perfect. It's right back in the center now. Made it to pass 111. Started on 103 today. So it got a fair bit done. Did pretty well. We'll let it make its turn. Get back to the center lane there. And then we'll shut it down. Not much to see shutting it down. I push the button on my phone, I go out and shut the generator off. So timed that out about perfect though. It's right where we want it to stop. And we'll see what the rain does tonight. And tomorrow we'll probably fire it back up on Sunday if I had to guess. So, all right guys, I'm going home. We got a video to edit and go to bed. So thanks for watching this one. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And tomorrow we are probably not working. I'm counting on it raining tonight so that we're not harvesting. It's possible that we miss the rain and we'll be combining. If so, we'll make a video. But if it does rain tomorrow, my nephew has a birthday party. It's 3 hours away, so there's that. But if it's raining, I can go. So we're gonna go. And then we'll be back around Sunday or Monday or whenever it dries out when we get back in the field. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure you like the video. See you later.